of Team Nohbdy, Volskaya versus Redacted, which ended up being a loss. I'm going to be running a contest over this week. Whoever has the most comments gets to name my unborn child. Kidding. Say what? Over my dead body. So at the end of the week, we will also hold a funeral, and then we will do that. Also, so if anyone wants the replay code, it is 9C4N05. Let me make sure I send that over. 9C4N05. So let's get started. I did take a look at the C9, if you will, towards the end. And like I said in the VOD, or the podcast, it was really crappy. Really crappy. Really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. We played, in my opinion, we played it the way we should have. Maybe we could have we should have kept someone else on the point with just how close the cap was. So we didn't play it perfectly. Obviously, we played it perfectly. What the hell? So here we are, as in golden days, as in olden days of yore. Near to us, gather near to us. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Okay. Volskaya. So our rollout that we've been doing is, teleport coast. Our ball runs up the gut. Our Symmetra goes back and switches to Widow. This is map 3. We lost King's Row. We won Li Zhang. They were running a lot of double hit scan already, except for Li Zhang. We ran out with the fair, so that's probably why they started running double hit scan. And clearly, our NB, especially NB Sunless, is very comfortable on that hit scan. And Dragonic Lava is clearly put in time on Soldier to find those stupid spots that make you feel better about your positioning, even though it really is useless. But if you don't do anything about it, they're good. So at this point, I felt like Lightning, we could take advantage, especially on attack, since they haven't shown Widow. Us running Widow and just having the advantage. So that's why that's why I really thought this strategy would be a good one for us. So we roll in Yang fucking really goes in. So just be careful. Make sure that you don't get caught out. I don't like that roll through, that second one. You could have positioned on the high ground and kind of waited a little bit. You took almost half your damage just kind of rolling through, not doing much. So no need to push like that. We get rotated through. I think we should wait for our Symmetra to switch to the Widow to get the choke, because we push in here and we don't. This Ashe is like in a really vulnerable spot, but I'm not sure if we're able to kill her. Also, but Ging as well. Make sure you're pushing out with our Soldier. Like, the whole point we're on the Baptiste is to add that extra long range damage. We could also do the Zen, but the Baptiste is just more consistent. So so I see the Ashe, I pull the Ashe, we get her to like really low, but see, this is why we couldn't finish her. And now our Widow is in choke, where she could have already been, if we would have waited a split second. I think it would have been better that way. Okay, but so Yang is off being obnoxious, which is good. Our Soldier needs to be very careful here. You can definitely get burned pretty easily right here. I don't really like pushed up this far. Like, I know I didn't have a shield, but if we go for a lamp for us, we can't do anything about your healing, about keeping you alive. So I think it's better for you to stay. Alright, so we're just kinda We're kind of messing around. Okay, so you're trying to get an angle on their soldier, which isn't necessarily bad, but you miss a lot. We should also be Mercy. You're healing me. I'm at full health. Have a shield, and I know I have fortify. Make sure we gotta be damage boosting. Like we're not. The only reason we run the Mercy is for the damage boost. It's not for anything else. So we have to be damage boosting. And now you're healing Ging again. He's at full health, and now we get to a damage boost, and we're back to the healing. Make sure we should also be damage boosting our soldier or our Baptiste. Don't damage boost me, because I'm just gonna be spamming at a shield. We get a pick on the Ashe. They go for the res, and we get the Mercy. Okay, so now it's a 6v4. We should 100% have this. And now it's a 6v3, with the only issue being the Ana here, which Yang goes for. He gets slept, but woken up immediately. I wouldn't mind Soldier dropping down here, getting a little bit of pressure. That Ana is absolutely really okay, but she heals herself. So here, we're just playing a waiting game. Because, I mean, it doesn't matter how much the Ana heals, she is going to lose out. She can't outwin it, so. And there it is. I destroyed the barrier. Wait, are we healing still? How much did you heal in this fight, Lucy? I'll turn it back one more. Okay. So we're looking at it. Already got the damage boost on. This is good. Keep the damage boost. Keep the damage boost. Keep the damage boost. Keep the damage boost. We're doing good so far. Drop the healing, damage boost. Okay, good so far. We lose him. Nope, damage boost. Damage boost. Okay. Keep the damage boost. Back to healing. Damage boost. Damage boost, damage boost, damage boost. Damage boost, damage boost, damage boost. Good. Damage boost, damage boost, damage boost. Our healing's fine. Damage boost, good. Heal, damage boost. Keep it on. Damage boost. Don't cancel, damage boost. Your job isn't to heal the faraway people, that's our Baptiste's job. Damage boost, damage boost, damage boost, damage boost, damage boost, damage boost. So just not enough damage boost for me. We should be like back and forth. Especially like if we're going in for cleanups, that damage boost is a lot more valuable than healing. Because you can get out healed or out damaged as a Mercy healing, but if you kill them faster, then that's better. So I want a bajillion more damage boost. We go for the grapple. Let's do so Soldier's going on the flank. We need one of our DPS to flank. Meh. Also, I don't really care for that grapple shot all that much, because even if you get it, we're not gonna be able to follow up on it. And now you're just waiting on the elevator, which takes forever. So, what else do we have though? We're coming up. We're about to have 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of 5 with the Baptiste window. They have 1, 2, 3, 4-ish, but Nano Visor is really the only two. The Reinhardt isn't going to get his very soon with how ranged we're playing. I pull the Reinhardt, and I'm not going to get much for that. Should look for a pull on a squishy. Yang goes in for the slam, doesn't do anything. That's fine. He's not really there to commit quite yet. Alright. We should have. That was one of the things we need to. We need to pull. We should pull first for the mines. I feel like we know this combo. So we should make sure we're pulling for the mines and that we are slamming. Oh, I went too far. Oh, it didn't look like we slammed right there. Alright, so you go for the slam on the Mercy. So you don't have it. Grab that health pack, yeah. Alright, so you don't... Oh, should have grabbed that health pack. Yeah, we waited, so... 4 seconds just to wait on the slam to go in, and also notify so I can pull. So we pull slam and then mines into that. But even those 4 seconds, we could have gotten tack visor and window. So just really early on the mines, really early. Alright, so our soldier's sleeping, gets broken up by the diva, and now I try and pull into the mines, and it's just not as good. Our soldier's in a weird spot. We gotta make sure we're healing him. And see, like we've cleared them off into a spot. So I mean, look at it this way: like if you would have waited when we got and like we could have gotten tack visor, like we could have windowed up here, and our soldier could have, like, the diva is nano boosted, but the soldier could have tack visored from here, you know, with the window, you know, could have came off to the side here. It doesn't even need tack visor from this angle, just because it's a straight shot. Just so many things we could have just waited a little bit longer. Now, granted, we waited longer. Now they're gonna have tack visor and Valkyrie, but our combo's better. We do get the Reinhardt, and we should be looking to deny this res, which we just absolutely, yeah, we tried to, but it was just too late. Really late. We get the kill on the Ashe. So we're not in a bad spot yet, and we're in Valk, I should say, excuse me. This is a good Valk to get to our ball, and then you should be backing off since you hear attack visor.
I've got you in my
this is also why we playing lower. Why aren't we? Hold on. Damage boost, damage boost. We go for the heals. Damage boost, damage boost, damage boost. There we go. Now we're damage boosting. Alright, we see our ball is low. We're going for the heals on him. Okay. Okay. So that's a lot of dead space right there. And now we should have, like, you know, your Valk was ending. Land on this platform. You gotta land on the platform, and now you're out of the way. Yeah, you gotta stay out of the way. We lose our soldier. Don't really like his positioning all that much. It's really aggressive. I know you're on the low ground, but that's really aggressive. I don't like that at all, really. And then now I'm shooting backwards to help Ging with the diva. I'm sorry, I'm helping our Baptiste. And then, yeah, because you're on the floor, Aseneth, the easy attack visor, I get slammed, and I don't know why we used window there. Way, and I'm gonna add like 3 more way too late. Way too late. We should be resetting from there. Lightning. Come on, guys. Reset means reset. We shouldn't have to be calling a reset. We should know when a fight is over. You know how I do. I see something, we're gonna focus on it. When is this fight over? We lost 2. Fight's over. Fight's over. We just lost 2. I am slammed. This fight is over. At 434. Nine seconds. 9 seconds. Did you have grapple? We're gonna even look at that. Did you have grapple? Because also, why are you on the floor? If you're going for an angle on them, use your grapple, get up a high ground. We shouldn't be on the floor anyway. Okay, you have grapple here too. So this, you should have, you grapple here and you run away. Look, our Baptiste is gonna get actually maybe not. But you grapple away or you grapple to the ledge and jump off and die. 9 seconds, guys. That's not acceptable. Not acceptable. Because think of it this way, our Baptiste moved out about the same time as you, but he moved out to move out. Now he's alive. We're still waiting on you, on our Widow to respawn. Looks like you're 3/4 of the way, so like we can't be doing that. We swap over to the Doomfist off of the Soldier, and we swap to the Ashe off the Widow. I know I called that because the Widow, it just didn't feel like we were getting anywhere with it, to be honest. Could have been more patient with it. We have Supercharger, though, and we don't have anything else. We know they used 4 of their ults, so they should be coming up to bomb. Bomb as well, but they haven't really done much so far. Our ball is battling their Diva. And now we're going up to the high ground here. Okay. So, what's our goal? I always say this. What's our goal when we swap heroes? What's our team comp? What is our goal with our team comp? This is a 2-man dive team with ranged damage. So we're poking with the range, and then we're getting our Doomfist and Ball to follow up on that damage, or the Ball initiating for the Doomfist, so the Doomfist can get it in. That's what we're supposed to be achieving here. I go for our shield. Try and get a pull on the Ashe. I'm about to be mad. I'm about to be mad. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. Please be wrong.
For your safety, please move behind the barrier. Let me handle it.
Why? Alright, nope. Not gonna get mad. Let me see something else real quick. Alright, we're going up here. Oh! I'm getting mad. Last thing.
Let me get this behind the barrier. Let me.
Damage boost, good. Why are we healing? Damage boost.
Let's get you back out there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad. I know I called out my pool here. We should have had dynamite ready. Gang, don't wait for the pool. Just spam into it. Spam into it. Spam where it is going to be. Get those bullets in there before it happens. Ascended. Damage boost. Damage boost. Damage boost. Oh. Like, we just blatantly nothing. Just literally nothing. Except Doomfist and Orisa was putting bullets into this. Look, she's... You know, it might have been a bad pool. Let's see. Is it a bad pool? No! It's not a bad pool. Let's go back and watch it. From right here. Is it a bad pool? Is it a bad pull? Is it a bad pull? No, it's not a motherfucking bad pull. We didn't fucking do anything with it. Oh. Huh? I didn't hear you. I'm getting dark? Why? Cause I wasn't gonna get mad, and then I watched it, and it's mad. It made me mad. Mad, bruh. No. I have to do the VOD review. God, babies are so weird and nasty and ugh. They're beautiful. They're pooping and peeing inside of you. That's gross. Nasty. It's what? Ugh, see? You don't need to say that. That's gross. Nope, it's nasty. No, I was delivered by a stork in a basket. Yes, it is. Yep. That's where angels come from. Yeah, huh? I'm an angel. I'm an Overwatch angel. I bestow knowledge upon those less fortunate than I. And let's face it, who isn't less fortunate than I? Wicked? No? It's not the Wizard of Oz, it's Wicked. The book's garbage, but the musical's good. Okay, I'm mad. Actually, goddammit, you made me in a not mad mood. How I can't convey my anger. Yeah, so come on, like we gotta follow up with that. So we miss our opportunity there. Our ball is dueling their soldier. Cool. Their diva appeals for the soldier. Sure. Alright, so they're pretty spread out now. We can kind of make a pull. I know, so I said my call out was second shield. I'm going with supercharger, which I do, and then I just fucking yeet my shield on the ground. Excuse me. Making this a really bad supercharger. Boy, yep. So I should have put my shield up here. Actually, there's two things. I could put my shield up there. The supercharger here actually is okay because it gets the low ground and still gets high ground people, or the supercharger back here. So 3 options, and I didn't know them, but I dropped. Their bombs coming in. We should not die to this bomb. Okay, so we don't die to the bomb. Cool. It does get supercharger though. So our Doomfist is going in and losing the 1v1 to the Ash. Don't see again. We go in with mines without slam. Like that's just a really basic combo. Or we pull into the slam into the mines. Like really simple combo. Like it's not something we haven't done, and we got him. And I don't like these mines either because like it doesn't achieve much. It kind of blocks out the soldier, but it's just not good enough. Like he's just gonna spam him out. Every mistake in 2CP is magnified 100%. And then they fire strike and kill our Baptiste. At this point, probably lost already. I am the Rissa is antied. So and then their Ash kills our Ash, so it should be a loss at this point. Yeah. So we should be resetting. Ball resets, perfect. Mercy resets, perfect. Now our Doomfist got back to spawn. See? That was a good reset. Good reset there. Alright, so what do we call? We call a switch. We call a switch to dive. And we go to the Genji dive. Okay. So what's our goal? We go with the Moira. We go with the Moira. Moira Lucio. How do I feel about that? Meh is a solid word. I don't. Maybe he'll come and help me see how I feel about this. Like you get Lucio to help you with the dives, and the fact that he's pushing and he can like be physically on, you know, like with the dive. And the Moira is just really difficult to get that healing, but it's better survivability if we're going on the Ana. It'd be really, really, really risky. Mercy would. How much do you have left? So there's pluses and minuses. So, but what's our goal with the dive? Ash, Ana. That should be our targets. Maybe Soldier. So, right. Hello, gang. Hello. So we just used Bubble. So this is one of the things where we are posturing, or where we are setting up for the fight. We shouldn't be taking so much damage. So our Winston got down to half health there. Like taking a little bit. It's unavoidable. But we can't be going down to like half health and whatnot. So our Tracer is setting up on the floor. Yeah, see, I already don't like this. Or we have to know, like, what hero are we on? We should have dove lower right from the beginning. No, we should have done the bridge. We should have dove the bridge from the beginning. Our Tracer should have went Turbine, and it's an easy blink to here. And then we have our dive. Right there. We can't go lower because then they'll just ignore us. Where is their Ash even? Yeah, okay, their Ash is right there. We dive top. We should have still top. Our Tracer positioning is garbage. Let's be honest. You gotta have your spot in a better spot, or you gotta be in a better spot. But we're a little bit far to be initiating, so let's kind of see how it rolls out here. We're just posturing still, which is fine. And like what? Why are we dying out there? Why are we dying out here? I was also wondering if we could jump the gap through right side with a speed boost. I don't think Moira can there, gang. I could be wrong on that one. Or at least one of our tanks. Yeah, I mean, we definitely. I mean, the tanks don't even need a speed boost to do that. I mean, the only one who would need a speed boost would be the Moira. But yeah, I mean, that's a possibility. It's let me see what happened to our Genji real quick, and then I'll address that fully. Because unfortunately, I am not on PC and I can't. Is that our Genji's fault? I don't know if it is. Let's look. In normal speed, 2. Is it our Genji's fault? I'm gonna say 50-50. 50-50. You got hit, you were down to half health, probably should have just deflected. You know what, yeah, I'm gonna say that's our Genji's fault. You should have deflected or hide and then get healed. Our Moira also could have been healing a little bit sooner, but I mean, that was really, really quick, so I'm gonna put that one on our Genji. We gotta be careful of how much we're poking. Alright, so gang, Going right side. Pluses and minuses. Pluses, you get a good angle. Minuses, and this is really the biggest and only minus, is if we come over here and they are somehow able to collapse on us, we don't have cooldowns for to get out. I think if we're gonna do that, I would like. I don't like that. Or I mean, I'm sorry. I don't mind that. It's not a bad idea. I'm pretty sure that we should be able to, from this point, we can diva boost to like here or here. Basically what I'm trying to say is we want to avoid landing here and here, because we can just get booped off by the diva. So we can look at it. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea, gang. So our Genji dies as we're initiating. Actually, so our Winston. Diva goes right and Monkey jumps for me. Yeah, that's something. I mean, we can definitely do that. That's what I was kind of thinking of for it, King. We just gotta make sure we coordinate it. And this is where the Moira is really, 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 really bad because we just got no healing for our Monkey jumping in. And I know, like, he jumped in as soon as. Excuse me. He jumped in as soon as we lost our Genji. Not like literally as it happened, so not much you can do. Our Monkey though, you could have, instead of dropping for that Mercy, you could have stayed in bubble and then jumped out. You got really, really low there. And then Diva, what am I should be getting healing. So we switched to the Sombra though. So we gotta be making sure we're going for the Sombra, we're going for the EMP. Yeah, ain't going to play Sombra for any other reason. So, what's our goal with the Sombra though? EMP, and she is scouting us in. So she jumps onto the Mercy, and we're not, and then we jump in a little bit later. Uncoordinated, to say the least. And this is why Lightning. So, Lightning, gonna be honest with you, up front here, we used to play with Brandon, who one-trick Tracer for probably like fucking 300 hours. So, I should have gone Zen. Yeah, I talked about it a little bit earlier. It was debatable. It's plus and minuses for everything. The Zen is risky for being left alone type of stuff. Alright, but anyway, back to the Tracers. So Lightning, when it comes to Tracers, I have extremely high expectations. Extremely high expectations of knowing the map, knowing positioning, knowing your combos, knowing how to position on a map, know how to get to the high ground with your blinks, with your recalls. I expect that out of our Tracers, and all of our Tracers should realize that. I have extremely high expectations of our Tracers. So this is what I was saying earlier. You bare minimum should have been setting up on Turbine, because now we call this Ashe to dive in there, and you have to use your 2 blinks to get in here, but you're helping us. Where you are now, you are not helping us. You cannot get on the dive. Or you could have gone left and come up with our Sombra. But below ground is just straight up garbage. So, Mercy gets out though. We should hopefully get this Ashe. So we do get the Ashe, and Bob is in down. We should be able to just kind of kite away from Bob. She goes for the res, which really does suck. And we go to move the soldier. And so, okay, so this entire fight already has been happening. We jumped here, and then we've moved to there and there, and this whole time, our Tracer is just still in the same spot. Still in the same spot. We get the kill onto the Ashe again. Our And this is, again, this is where Moira is just so weak. His monkey jumps up and you just can't get healed. They shatter. We get the DMAC, they shatter and get our Sombra, but then our monkey is just so low, I get out of mech, and that should be that fight.
I've got you in my sights.
So, like, Lightning, now you're getting into the fight, but, like, it's just way too late. We should be resetting. Alright, thank you, Ging. Good reset. And then instead it gets out. So, good. So that fight alone, just positioning is not good enough. Not good enough. So here it looks like we're doing... Okay, so I know right here what I called is that I wanted Ging to push the soldier, and you just get bursted.
60 seconds remaining.
I'll probably watch it from your point of view, because I think that's just... I call for the... So, let's get to your... how did you see that play out, Ging? Oh, okay. So we also should have been calling that the Ash switched to the McCree. Alright, so what's your point of view, though? So you roll in, you boop, and then just two-tapped. Yeah, rough two-tap, rough two-tap. I wasn't... So, what I was more thinking of, Gang, is just rolling in and booping him off, which you kind of did. Honestly, getting... I think the issue with that is that we just didn't call the switch. We didn't call the switch to the McCree, and you got two-tapped off of that. So, it was... I don't like the commit of the monkey ult. I mean, just again, look how spread out we are. We got our Sombra up here in just no position. Let's see, what is her? Did she just use translocator? Yeah, so just translocated out. Our Diva sleeping, our Tracer's coast, and our Moira's main getting hounded by the McCree. Like we're like just really bad. So. And so, see, like, this is why the Moira's just, we shouldn't have done that. Like, Lightning has got to come back. He can't get the heals. We get a pick on the soldier, but it's just, I should have coordinated with you. Yeah, I mean, the idea was that we coordinate and we dive and everybody moves him. But I know the way that I explained it, Ging, was that I just said, Ging, go up there and get him, so that's definitely partially my fault. For just saying, go get him. Alright. Final fight. We have EMP, bomb. Let me pause it before we get too far into it. EMP, bomb. We should have pulse bomb. Maybe sound barrier. And they'll have Valk and a Diva bomb. Obviously, we're going for the Diva bomb combo. And this is why I didn't want to use our monkey ult, because with the monkey ult, we could have put pressure on point and made them contest point and grouped. You could have booped them in or booped them out or something, but put more pressure on point, get them in a better spot for us to combo our bomb with. So, but we're alright. Thank you. See, this is where we should be going. If we take the time to set the dive, that actually should jump. Yes, yeah, Ging. Sorry, I'm sorry. I missed your message. Yeah, we should have coordinated to jump him. So, 76. But for this fight, take the time to set the dive. I like the way that rolls off my tongue, and this is what our Tracer Lightning, you are finally doing. Finally doing it. Okay, and now we're posturing a little bit. We go. Yang goes for the jump onto the soldier. Did you do your combo? Let's see. I'll go one more. Did we do our combo? Let's see. I'm pretty sure he was getting pre-healed. See, look at that damage boost. So we should be making sure that we do the combo and then drop the bubble, so we get that melee jump, like burst damage. I don't think he would have killed him. I think the Mercy was still already on him, but we gotta make sure we're doing that combo and then dropping the bubble. Alright, so lightning, thank you. See, this is why I was telling you to just go to the high ground. Look, you blinking in, and what? What? Oh, yeah, I know. That's why you're eating a turnover. So you have the high ground, and look, boom, you're on the Ana. Look at that. Did you see how easy that was? So easy, so easy. Alright, so we kinda end up on point though, which is just not where we want to. I also bomb too early. And so we EMP, but we only get to, and that combo's that's just not good enough with that combo.
All systems checked out.
And so lightning, you have to recall in that, so we get the hack onto the Mercy though. We should be, when our Moira, make sure our Moira, you're going for the long. You get the healing and the damage, not just like from here you're damaging, from here you're healing and damaging. Damaging, healing, and damaging. We gotta be doing both. So we get two, and from the two, so here they come with their Baham, and they get, but we lose our Lucio. And we bubble, really good bubble by our Winston. And we get the kill. So right now it is a 3v5. The biggest issue is we lost our Lucio with sound barrier. But we're not in a bad spot. Not terrible. And this is actually why we do get 2 ticks, or we get a tick. We should be killing this Ana. Our Winston gets bursted. We get the Ana. And this is where the Sombra just really struggles. Just really struggles with the cleanup. And if I remember the comms correctly, I was just screaming, please get this soldier. But we were focused on that D.Va, and this was D.Va's low value at this point in time. Yeah. Because I knew. Yeah, I just knew he had attack visor. We gotta be able to figure out and assess target priorities. We have got tanks don't fucking matter. Again, when we're running dive, tanks do not matter. The D.Va's not doing anything there.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Alright. So we have our setup here. The double hit scan, BAP.
3, 2,
Mercy Whistleball.
1. Attackers
We've practiced this a bunch.
Defend objective A.
Our ball is scouting. Scouting. Good. Our soldiers playing aggressive. Okay. Nothing bad yet. They're getting pushed. They're getting onto the point. Our ball gets slept by the Ana. Not great. Not bad. He's not dead. We get the 1 kill. Okay. We give up a tick. That's alright. We should be. We got. Look at that Zarya. Can we kill the Zarya? How did our ball die? Right, we're scouting, okay. ball is slipped. Yang should have committed to the Ana. Well, let's see, gang. How does Yang die? He rolls in. Yeah, that was a bad roll. Like, okay, we're fine. Like, getting slept here. Unless you combo, you can't do anything. But you roll and you stop. We should never be stopping us ball in the roll. You keep that roll going. You roll into here. You grab this mega, because it's something that people don't really think about. You're at 534 health. You're down 70 health. You have 500 left. This McCree is down 130. He has 71 health left. You roll. You steal this mega. You're at 600 health, and I don't even know what ball roll damage does. Even if it does 1 damage, you're at 600. He's at 70, and they can't use that mega. But we should never. It kind of looks like a Cobra right there. We should never stop, never stop roll like that. And then, so we lose the ball off of there. So now it's a 5v5, which, and our soldier's taking a 1v1, and he's in a bad spot. He can't do anything about it. We should be trying to look. And maybe we didn't call out that the Ana was over there, but we should have been hitting that Ana. And then I drop and get antied, and then we lose off of there. Gang, you used your lamp too early. Why are we still up here? Why are we still up here? Hello? Why are we still up here? Why are we still up here? Why are we still up there? Maybe I'm wrong. And maybe... Yeah, I mean, getting the lamp thing was it's a small thing. But the lamp doesn't do anything if I'm at full health anyway. Actually, that's a big thing. That's a big thing. Because at full health, then they can focus the lamp. So you wait until I'm half or low, you throw the lamp down. While they're hitting the lamp, I'm getting healed up. That's the right process that should go. Alright, we gave up 2 ticks. We lost our ball. We're about to lose our soldier. I dropped a point. As soon as that lamp is done and I get antied, this fight is over. Okay, right there. We're gonna go full speed. 15, 14, 13. Okay, I was wrong. I was wrong. Our ball got back, so that's me. Okay, that's on me, guys. You were right to stay up there. You got to get picks now, though. Now, because there is 0 room for error, we can't do anything. Like, we cannot get off point. And once our ball dies, and then 305, our ball dies. We get the kill. 305. So 7 seconds. Run for the edge. Run for the edge. If this team was good, and this is why I'm so frustrated. So frustrated. We lost to a shitty fucking team. This is not... I'm about to tell you guys right now. If you don't want to hear this, then you're going to want to fast forward. We did not lose to a good team. This is not reviewing the VODs and saying, oh, well, you know what? They played a lot better than us. You know, it was okay. We did what we best we could. We lost because we fucking sucked. And we lost to a shitty team. Fucking reset. How many... Do you know how many times we've left people alive on point B or point A and said fuck them? A lot. So we switched to the Rhine. I switched to the Sig. So we're looking just to do some shit. Actually, I'm sorry. Let's take stock. We have Bob, That is it. And they have Nano, and they'll have Deadeye.
Do something!
We bob as they come in. I remember when you said pin, and I said I didn't like it, but you went for the counter pin when he got hit by the bob. So
Fire in the hole!
also the bob. We're gonna win this fight anyway. I mean, we wanted to.
Activating the barrier.
Smoke him out of there! Bob! Do something!
So, Lightning, you bobbed. Where's your bob gonna go? Dun 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 dun. We're gonna pretend this Reinhardt isn't here. Your bob's gonna hit here, maybe here, or maybe right here. So your bob lands here. They have 1, 2, 3. Technically 4. But 3 super easy escape routes. Let's pretend for a second. You're Ash. Ready? Coach gun. Ka-chow. Ka-chow, coach gun. Look, you're on the high ground. Boom. Bob. Coming in with the bob. Boom. Escape routes. 1. 2. They got 2. 2 escape routes. 3 escape routes. Technically 4. And here they have 2. Take the high ground. Take the high ground. Take the high ground. Take the high ground. I'm going to say it till I get to the skybox. Take the high ground, 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 take the high ground. Take the high ground, take the high ground, take the high ground, take the high ground, take the high ground. Actually, okay, so I don't know how far that is. Take the high ground. That's why Ash is good. Take the high ground. But we do win the fight. Actually, not a but. We win the fight, despite. Despite we win the fight. Why is there... So their Lucio is just dumb. Like, look at that! We lost to that team, by the way. Did you see that Lucio? We lost to that. And you see that Zarya walk straight back into the Bob? We lost to that team, by the way. Okay, new rule. I swear to God, we are spawn camping. Every fight that we win, we are fucking spawn camping. This happens again later, and it pissed me the fuck off. Look at this Ryan. He pins back here. They have Zarya and Lucio in spawn. The McCree is at this fucking truck. And we... kill the motherfucking enemy team. That's the only thing that matters. Kill them. We are spawn camping every fucking fight that we win. Because we just back off. If you guys give up, our soldier has... I don't care that we don't have a freaking Lucio. The Reinhardt just pinned in. Our Ashe just took the high ground. Look at the Ashe can fucking pelt this McCree. Or throw dynamite over here, which is, I think he just did, or he's getting ready to do. Our soldier fucking sprint up there. For fuck's sake, can we kill people? So they're taking Turbine. We have Window, that's about it. They have High Noon, Shatter. They're coming up on Grav and Tack. So we're down in the ultimates. Down in the ultimates. We need a fight win, and then we need to try and get some ults out of them. Is our goal. Lightning, Dynamite's fine. Go ahead and take the high ground, please. Lightning, take the high ground. Lightning, take the high ground. Lightning, take the high ground. Thank you, Lightning. You finally took the high ground. And you immediately gave up the high ground. Lightning, take the high ground. Lightning, take the high ground. Please, Lightning, take the high ground. Lightning, take the high ground, please. Lightning, can you please take the high ground? please. Take the high ground. Lightning. Take the high ground. Lightning, take the high ground. Lightning, take the high ground. Lightning, this is your captain speaking. Please take the high ground. So, what do we do here? There's Lucio, Ryan, Soldier up there. Zarya's on the floor. McCree's up here. Anna's here. Correct answer. Option A, we push the Zarya. Option B, we push the McCree. Option C, we stand put and do nothing. If you picked option C, ding ding ding, you are correct. That's what we did. We stood there and did nothing. Yep, we're just standing there doing nothing. We're just standing doing nothing, standing doing nothing. Look! Alright, now let's look at our options. We got Ryan, Soldier, Lucio on the high ground. We got Zarya down on the floor. And we got McCree and Anna over there. If the answer is literally anything else but push someone, then you are wrong. Lightning, also take the high ground. And we're just chilling. I'm shooting at them. I'm shooting at the Zarya. We're just not doing anything. Now their Reinhardt's on the floor. We're just not doing anything.
Hammer down!
Lightning? Ethan, I don't even know your motherfucking middle name, Lightning. Ethan, this is your captain speaking. Please take the fucking high ground. You are on Ash. Take the high ground, please. You wouldn't have gotten fucking hammered down if you would have been on the high ground. How is his hammer can't travel up? Take the fucking high ground. Ascendeth, Moira. I would rather have you have been on our side with us. Just being where you are, it's really hard to get healing onto the tanks from where you were. So don't be afraid to play closer, because you have to think. You know, you're playing right here, and like, yeah, their hit scans on the high ground, but I mean, you crouch, you can hide right here. You can hide. You can hide right here. You know, back here, it's just like being that far away. It's just really hard for you to get them. How does this look for Baptiste? You know what? Again, I don't know how effective, and this is because I just don't fucking play Baptiste. I feel like it's hard to shoot, even though it's a little tiny incline. Just getting the nades on here might be a little bit difficult, but you're jumping, so you're good, I think. I mean, your positioning's fine. That's 100% okay. So, but let's look at it. Because we stood and did nothing, we got 2 shattered. Like, I know we win this fight, but you know. And so so their Reinhardt goes for the pin. Our Reinhardt pins our counter pins, which to save, which is good. We window. I like this window. Very good window, actually. And they high noon. So, and we lamp.
I've got you in my sight.
Woo! I'm gonna pat myself on the back. I'm allowed to do that. It's my bod. Alright, so they grab and beat. They beat, so they're going for this high noon.
I've got you in my sight.
Alright, you know what? I don't get to pat myself on the back. I thought I blocked it. Damn. I just look like an idiot now. McCree mid-roll was so funny. Well, I look like an idiot. I blocked it for me and Ging, but the lamp saved. So, Ging, I'm going to pat you on the back. That was a fantastic lamp. Yeah, good lamp.
I've got you.
Alright,
Ready for battle.
I hate the fucking controls.
Ready for battle.
I just, for those of you not watching and just listening, I reset it to the beginning of the map. I was watching. I told Angels this the other day. I was talking to him about Packington while we were playing. He was doing a bod review for the Bud Light Twitch channel. The fact that he can just take his mouse and go and move the timestamp is absurd. Why can't I do that? Why is that so hard to implement? I feel like it isn't. Like, you got this little touchpad. If I go to the right, it should move it forward. If I go to the left, it should move it back.
Ready.
Can't feel like it can't be rocket science, dude.
One.
Ugh. This is so obnoxious. One more? One more? Alright. 12-18. Play of the week. Incoming. Right here. Ba-ba-ba-da-bum-bum. I feel like if we are not, I feel like if we aren't playing Rushdown, we don't have the incentive to push. Unfortunately, that's what I gathered from this defense. You are kind of correct, but you are mostly wrong just because I feel like being combative. I would agree with you if we had a long distance to cover, Ging, but the thing is that we did not have a long distance to cover. Because if we going for these two, yeah, it's a fair amount of real estate. But we got to, what do we have to close that gap without the speed boost? We have a Rhine pin and a moving shield on my part. So I shield, he pins, we close that gap. This Zarya, our Reinhardt and our Sigma were right here, and this Zarya was literally right here. We don't need a speed boost for that shit. Just walk 2 steps, and we're on the Zarya. So getting to these 3 is an issue. I agree. Getting to these 3 would be an issue when they're on the high ground. But you know what solves that problem? Being on the high ground ourselves. Yeah. So we can contest it without giving it up for free. So I do agree with you, Ging, on half of it, but the other half of the Zarya being just fucking all completely. It's not, oh, this Zarya's kind of off. This Zarya is so fucking far by herself. She is an alt-right fascist person living in a hippie commune. That's how fucking by herself she is. So, play of the week. So here it is. Let's play it. So, if we remember we have to start combining abilities to win fights and create plays that are equal to ultimates. Example, pin, lamp. Thank you. Actually, I understand what you're saying. I like that, combining abilities. Back on our attack, when I got irritated with that pull with our Orisa, Jesus Christ. There was a Dorado defense that we did the other day when we grinded 7 matches in comp, where we held second point on Dorado when we didn't have shit. Because the only thing that we did is we fired everything into an Orisa pool. Everything. And it is such an easy ability to just fucking fire at the floating ball. Everything. I want every gun to fire on that man. Type of shit we should be doing it for a reciprocal. And then you have stuff like a lamp pin. It's a little bit more nuanced. The lamp sigma shield. It's a little bit more nuanced. You got to get that going. You got a combo. When is the sigma shield going? When is the Rhine pin going? But it's doable. It's doable. And a lot of this stuff is actually tank, because tanks have a lot of shit. What else can we do? I mean, damage boosting an Ash with dynamite. That's pretty easy. Pinning in with a Moira orb is a little bit weirder, but I mean, you get heals on the go. You just curbside healing. What else? So I like that. We do need to start comboing stuff. But so play the game. Well, our play of the week's incoming. El numero uno. We have tac visor. They have tac visor. Our soldier thinks that they are going to tac visor as soon as he tac visor. Survey says.
I've got you in my sights.
And there's their tac visor. A second later, you ladies and gentlemen. And that's why it's play of the week, because I think that's actually hilarious. Like, why? Why is their soldier doing this? Like, look at this time. Like, that shit's funny. That shit is funny. Alright. So that's one of your play of the weeks. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. Okay, we're catching up to it right here. Alright, so they grab, we get a fantastic window. Fantastic lamp. And we have Bob. Bob gets stunned? Interesting. Alright, so everybody's popping everything. They just used 5 ultimates and they're about to have nano boost. We have used window, a Bob, tac visor, and Moira coalesces. So that's 4. We're coming aligned with our shatter and our sig pool of our own. Fucking everybody's throwing everything out for this fucking fight. So a lot of stuff is gonna happen. We lose our Baptiste. But we trade for their soldier. Our Ryan goes for a pin. Don't like the pin at all, because now you get pinned and you are dead. So don't like that pin at all. I go for the Sigurd here, because at this point we're in a 5v4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5v4. 5v5 if you count Bob, but he should be going away here in a second or two. Let's just look at that. I can't look at that, so. But he should be going away in a second or two. I know I go for the Lucio with my signals here. Am I a little bit ballsy in my positioning? Yes, I am, Bob. That is some ballsy positioning for the Sigurd. I should have just hung out right here. Boom! Look at this. This is bad positioning. This is good positioning. Bad positioning. Good positioning. Bad positioning. Good positioning. So I get the Lucio, regardless of my bad positioning, or despite my bad positioning. And now I am just holding aggressive, and which I shouldn't have been. All right, so we don't have much room here, guys. Where this is balls. This is ball razor to the balls close, man. It's a 4. Nice pick though. So it was a 4v3 because our Reinhardt is still in spawn, and so is our Baptiste is really close. Actually, so gang, this is one of the things you might do it here. I was testing it a while back, and if you hold your boosters up here, you can lamp towards the point. Are you? You might be doing it. I'm not sure. So if you do it or don't, so that is a possibility. So we get that trade or that pick on the McCree is huge though. It's huge because they barely need more than a tick. So our soldier is on. I don't. I mean it's fine. We don't technically need it, but it's something that you can do. Yeah, you've done it. Okay. So now. So, see, lightning, this, I hope you can hear me clapping. You took the high ground. Can I get a choir of angels in the background, please? Hallelujah. Take the fucking high ground. Captain, or lightning, this is your captain speaking. Take the high ground, please. Take the fucking high ground. Look at this. If you're on the low ground, do you know who you get? You get nobody. Because you ain't hitting this McCree from the fucking low ground. And you know who's going to run at you? The fucking Zarya and the Reinhardt. You know who you get while you're on the high ground? You get the McCree. You get the Zarya. And look at that. You're at full health. Lightning, take the fucking high ground. We have no room to get off point here. A Zenith barely touches by the skin of her teeth. And then a Rhine pins in. Lightning, this is your captain speaking. Keep your ass on the high ground. I repeat, keep your ass on the high ground. And we kill the Reinhardt, and we win this fight. By some miracle. Actually, not really a miracle. We had a bunch of ults, they had a bunch of ults. It was an ult wipe. Actually, really good for us. Alright, again, so we swapped. What's our goal here? We got another 2-man dive team. And we got a pokey type with, you know, lightning. And then, but we got... So this is, like, there's 2-2-2 with 2 damage, 2 tank, and 2 supports. And then there's this 2-2-2. Where not only do we have 2 damage, 2 tanks, 2 supports, we have a 2-man dive team. We have a 2-man brawl team. And we have a 2-man long-range poke team. How we should have won this next fight. I'm going to tell you how we should have won this next fight because I'm about to go off on everybody. We should have won this fight because they don't have any ultimates, gang. Is the simple answer. They literally use 6 ultimates in that fight. And we have Shatter. Not a lot to work with, but we got Shatter. We'll get Bob. Hopefully mid-fight, maybe earlier if we get some good picks here. But our goal as this is not to lose, baby. Not to lose. That is our goal on the comp that we have. Realistic answer is we Doomfist and the Winston contest the high ground, put pressure on their Ana, on their McCree, and our Baptiste and our Baptiste and our Ashe poked from a long-range distance on kind of anyone they can get their sights on. And then our Reinhardt Moira stay alive. They stay alive. But I know we get a good pick here. We get a pick onto the soldier. And now you're about... Alright, so we get a pick on the soldier. I fall. I jump back, make sure I get healing here. And now you're about to see me go off. I want to let this play out, though. I'm going to let you boys and girls just guess why you think I'm about to go off. Just kind of let it play out. Let's kind of see what we're going on here. Alright. I'm going to rewind it. And we are going to see why I am so pissed off. So pissed off. Let's see. We went back too far, but... I can't really control how far back you go. Not very good controls. We kill the soldier. Timestamp, please. 3 minutes and 24 seconds left. We cannot give up a tick. We can't. Okay, they're back down to 33%. They have 6.6% to take, which is actually I have really no idea how fast those percentages tick up. That's something we should look at. That's a small detail, but I think it'll be really helpful. We get to pick on a soldier at 324.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Da dun da dun dun da dun da dun and running and running and running. Let's get it started in high. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in high. Let's get it started in here. From 324 to 301, they stood in the fucking choke, poking in a goddamn motherfucking 6v5, and we just fucking stood there. I don't care that they only had 6 fucking percent to take. We fucking stood there in a 6v goddamn motherfucking 5 scenario on a 2 CP defense, and we fucking stood there. If we lose because we push up, you know whose fault that is? It's nobody's fault, because we pushed up and we fucking took the fight to them. We sat our asses back here and just fucking let them poke at us for 23 goddamn seconds. I don't care that we don't have a fucking Lucio. Push the fuck up. Alright, my rant is over. Am I upset? I obviously am upset. But why? So, rationally. So we get to kill onto this soldier, right? And play a little bit more forward. So we get to pick onto this soldier. At this point, he's been dead for 5 seconds. I don't know the run back. 10 seconds from spawn to point B. Something like that. We'll say 10 seconds. So we got 15 seconds before he gets here. And the Rhine is just standing here. And their Lucio and their McCree and the Honor are going to push up here in a second. But the Rhine is just standing here. Like, okay, so I jump back as Winston get healed. I should get healed up here. Doomfist, Winston, Reinhardt, Moira, push up. Put the pressure on them. Make them pay for standing there. Make them pay for just sitting there poking in a 6v5 scenario on a point B 2CP defense. Spawn camp. We're spawn camping. Seriously. Spawn camp. We push up and we kill them. We push up and we kill them. We just push up and we kill them. That really upsets me. I came back yesterday to watch what happened with this C9. And I saw us get this kill on this soldier. I'm like, man, I don't remember that happening. And also, disclaimer, I don't think I called the push up there either. So, you know, it's not like I'm blaming anybody. I'm blaming everybody. Myself included. Holy fuck. So I went back and I saw that. We killed the soldier and I'm sitting there watching it. I'm watching it go out. And I'm like, are you fucking... We sat there in a 6v5 scenario and just fucking stood there. Just fucking stood there. This... What is about to happen is... It literally does not get any more absurd and unlucky than what you are about to see. I don't want to... Okay. We all know we're all alive and we somehow don't contest point. Alright. The Reinhardt's pinning in. So you're thinking, oh, well, maybe our Reinhardt misses his counter pin. Plausible. You know, he gets pinned all the way back here. He doesn't contest point. Well, so that doesn't happen. So what does happen? Our Rhine counterpins. In the instant that he counterpins, there's Zarya. Zarya lobs in an egg. Alt fire. Hits our Reinhardt. Normally, it's not going to move you that much. But in that instant that he is stunned, It's not like if he's on the ground stunned, he's not going to move that far. But the instant that he is in the stun animation, watch how far our Reinhardt goes right here. Watch this. He gets booped. Look at that distance. Look at that distance. This man gets booped by a Zarya egg. How charged is she? Maybe she's really charged. She's at 0%, so those things are fucking tiny as hell. He gets stunned on his hitbox is barely, but he gets stunned. He's on the point. He is contesting. Should I have stayed on point? No, King. This what happens right here is literally nobody's fault. This is literally nobody's fault. Because you can't be on point. If you're on point, we lose because you will die. You should not have been. This is literally nobody's fault. I am mad at this because this series of events is fucking impossible. We could play Overwatch for the next 50 years and never have this happen again. Never have this happen again. It's no, seriously, gang. Seriously. Like literally a trillion hours of Overwatch can happen, and this series of events will never happen ever again. No, it's one in infinity. One in infinity. Because literally, look, the instant he gets stunned. Oh, you said it after the map, 1 in a million, yeah. And the instant he gets stunned, he gets hit with the egg. Which, look how far that throws him. But he's still on point. Thank God. He is still contesting the point. There is a chance. There is a chance. Wait a minute. He's standing up. As he is standing up, why is that not contested anymore? Wait a minute. Why is it not contesting? This man is standing up from the spot he was contesting the point on, and he is no longer contesting. Look at that fucking hitbox right there, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. So you're telling me his back right foot is more of a hitbox than his entire fucking body?
Victor.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed the most incredible thing I've ever seen in Overwatch. I low-key was gonna make that play of the week because you couldn't do that on purpose. You would win a lawsuit. I don't know what Noob Hunter is, and I don't know who I'm suing. Oh, send Jeff to court. Dude, like, you literally cannot... You couldn't do it. You couldn't set that up on purpose. It's fucking impossible. Fucking impossible. We should have, if we want to get... So, let's look at what we could have done here. Ashe, or Baptiste, keep that high ground. You guys are good. You're okay. Not your fault. Nothing you could have done about it. Reinhardt, you counterpin. Bro, I don't know. Winston and Doomfist are looking for that counter dive. The new counter is the new fresh nuts. Dude, fucking send it in. Someone get a good clip of this in like 0.25. 0.25, please. And zoom in on that Reinhardt. We're looking for that backline dive, though. So, literally the only other person here is Moira. When you see that a Reinhardt gets stunned, you just make sure you're on point. But, I mean, let's watch it Because that's at quarter speed. That's, I mean, let's watch it at full speed, because... So let's watch it at full speed. Nothing going on. A little bit of pre-healing.
Victory.
Allow me to repair the damage.
I don't know, dude. The most surprised no one lost in history. Dude, I don't... The most surprised no Overwatch lost in history, dude. I don't... I don't even... I don't fucking know. Like, I just... What do you do with that? Like, what... What do you do with that? I seriously... Like, I don't know what to do with that. What do you do with that?
Smoke him out of there.
Dude.
This will restore you.
Like, let's even look at how we react to this. How do we react to this? Our Rhine gets pinned. We instantly throw Moira Orb and our lamp down. What else are... What are we supposed to do?
Victory.
What are you supposed to do, dude? For those of you watching, if you don't have the replay codes, I just went ahead and shared all of them real quick. I'll be going over... I'm going to get some wins in, so I'm going to go over Root, King's Row, and is a loss, but I'm going to do Root next for a win, King's Row for the loss, and Legion for a win. Dude, I don't... Dude, I don't know. What do you do? What do you do with that? Dude. What do you do? 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 Alright. Everybody pull out your pen and your papers. Individually, could we have done better? Let's run down top to bottom. Ethan on main tank. Defensively, just on our balls, make sure we roll. You know, we fully complete our rolls. Where you end up should be in a good spot. Offensively, on Winston, make sure you're getting that melee combo in instead of your bubble right there. And just making sure we're diving targets accordingly without voice comms. We don't know, so let's make sure we're doing that. Actually, I'll ball as well. Make sure we're doing our mind combos. If we gotta wait 4 seconds, let's get that pull from the Orisa. Let's get the slam going with it. They've got to execute, especially ults. We got to execute them correctly. Excuse me. Quarry on off tank, because I harped on myself for it, and I've been trying to improve on this, and I've gotten better. I'm not good at it yet, so I'm too aggressive with my Sigma ults. My positioning on them, I need to make sure that as I'm using them, I'm in a safe spot to not get hacked or bursted down or stunned. Make sure I can complete the ult. On attack, oh, sorry, that's defense. On Orisa on defense, I honestly don't feel like I could have done more. On Orisa on defense, it's pretty self-explanatory. You know, you kind of just exist. I shield, I pull. Make sure I call out my pulls though. I've gotten better at that. Not perfect yet, but gotten better. It's something to work with. On attack, same thing with the Orisa. Just kind of pull, exist. We did fine. Diva, just make sure I'm jumping the same targets together. All right. Lightning. If you don't know what I'm about to tell you, then, bruh, pay attention. Take the high ground. Lightning, Ethan, the DPS Lightning. Take your scrawny ass on Ashe, your scrawny ass on Widow, your scrawny ass on McCree, and your scrawny ass on Soldier, and your scrawny ass on Hanzo, and you walk your scrawny ass up around the entire fucking goddamn map if you have to, and you take that high ground. You be motherfucking Obi-Wan Kenobi, and you take that high ground. For the love of God, take the high ground. Other DPS. It felt like his soldier position was kind of weird. Sorry, DCV, VCD. The soldier position was kind of weird. Oh, you forgot Tracer. I mean, yeah, you know, figure out your positioning better. And take the high ground with Tracer. Take your fucking skinny ass and use your blinks to get to the high ground. And that rant that one's getting fault. I did forget about Tracer. Take the high ground. DCV VCD, you should make sure you are. Excuse me. I felt the soldier position was kind of meh. Especially on point A defense, you really went out there. We got to make sure that we're calling out to rotate away. You know, that is why that defense excels. Or I'm sorry, that is when that defense excels, we are rotating correctly and we are rotating together. So the soldier positioning was kind of meh. So I wasn't overall a big fan of it. And then we were kind of struggling, so I know we swapped you over to the Sombra. Meh, wasn't really, we couldn't do much with it. So and then Doofus, we only played the one with it. So soldier positioning just really far out of the way. Not really anywhere to support. So Mercy as Zenith. Damage boost, 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 and if you think you're not damage boosted enough, damage boost even more. If we're running Moosey, the only reason that me and I have us run Mercy is explicitly for that damage boost. The res, forget about it. The mobility, forget about it. The healing, forget about it. It's that damage boost, yo. It's all about that damage boost. Like damage boost, damage boost, damage boost, damage boost, damage boost. Moira on attack, just a bad call on strategy wise. That's not you. That's whoever called it. Probably me, or you know, we all kind of just agreed. Yeah, blah blah blah. Sure. The Moira on attack with a dive just didn't really work. And then on defense. Damage boost, damage boost, damage boost, and then the more, not really anything about it. It was fine. Stick with our Reinhardt, maybe a little bit more in our tanks, but, I don't think I can write up much about that. And then our other gang, Baptiste, I need to improve my beats. None of them on this map felt bad. I know on Busan we reviewed one that was fucking awful. Um, I didn't notice a beat that was late on this map. I might have missed it. But your window was really late. Us attacking A. When we were on the Widow Ball Orisa comp still. That window was really late. And as a Lucio diving, I don't, throwing for the soldier is not your fault. I called that out for you. And we didn't dive another target, so they focus you when you dove in. So that was not on you at all. And the lamps, use the lamps better. Yeah, I don't think we've really discussed it. We've already just said, all right, gang, make sure you're using your lamp here. So yeah, the idea is it's hard. I mean, to be honest, it really is hard. It really is hard. Like, when do you lamp? You have to make sure that your lamp is... I actually need to stop doing this, because if I get a game and I'm still streaming... if you use your lamp too early, they'll burn it, but if you use it too late, I'm dead. So it's a hard fine line when it comes to that type of lamp. But yeah, I think like the contesting lamps. But I think for the most part, your lamps are really good. So so that was my take overall. Making sure we're resetting, please. Please be aware of the objective. I know in half speed and quarter speed things are a lot more easier to notice, but please reset. Please pay attention to that timer and the objective. And for the love of the good Lord, baby Jesus, Mary, and Joseph themselves, take the high ground, guys. Take the high ground. Take the time. Take the high ground. I've said it a million times. One good fight in 2 minutes is better than 4 bad fights, or even 4 meh fights in 2 minutes. That one perfect fight is what we need to be aiming for. And like our attack on A is a good example. That setup takes forever to do. It takes forever to do. But then once we get it, then we execute it and we take the point. Like that's all there is to it. Take the time, and get up there. So I don't know why I got his Atlanta Rain skin, dude. And that Widowmaker skin is ass too, so let's change that. I don't remember this one. Oh yeah, I do. Where's the good one? I haven't had that one on in a while. So, those were my runs down. That was my rundown of Volskaya. Yep. There it is. Peace.